COVID cases continue to rise in Michigan, especially in kids.
But we know there are lots of other illnesses popping up right now as well. Dr. Frank McGeorge here with a closer look in this week's edition of What's Going Around. Doc?
Yeah, Sandra and Jason. So to be clear, local doctors and hospitals are seeing lots of COVID cases right now. But since that's being discussed at length already, we're going to focus on the other illnesses making the rounds. So here's what else is going around where you live.
Across southeast Michigan, RSV continues to hit hard in young children. That's a respiratory virus that is particularly difficult for kids under age 2. It's more commonly seen in the winter months, but the U.S. has been seeing an off-season surge since early this summer. It can cause difficulty breathing in addition to fever and cold symptoms. In Wayne County, Dr. Banu Kumar says Children's Hospital is seeing a ton of little kids with RSV. Beaumont Dr. Andrew Kotsis reports seasonal allergies popping up, and the CVS Minute Clinics are seeing viral sinus infections, ear infections in children, and poison ivy rashes. Poison ivy may seem like a strictly summer ailment, but it's actually very common to see adults with it this time of year as people are cleaning out plant beds and preparing their yards for cooler weather. In the fall, poison ivy leaves will change color from green to orange, yellow, or red and can appear speckled. Remember, leaves of 3, let it be. Moving to Oakland County, Dr. Tim O'Neill at Clarkson Medical Group reports RSV and a bit of mono. Beaumont pediatricians in Beverly Hills are seeing allergies and strep throat, and the CVS Minute Clinics report ear infections in kids and more poison ivy rashes. West to Washtenaw County, Michigan Medicine is seeing a lot of respiratory viruses in children, in particular RSV, which is the cause of many young kids being hospitalized there right now. They're also seeing an increase in asthma flare-ups. On the adult side, doctors are also treating some RSV and other respiratory illnesses. Heading to Monroe County, ProMedica Monroe Regional says seasonal allergies continue to be an issue. Pollen counts find ragweed is particularly bad right now. They're also seeing a number of colds. Finally, in Macomb County, at McLaren-Macomb, ER Dr. Emily O'Reilly says a number of patients who've tested negative for COVID are being treated for a persistent cough and low fever. Seasonal allergy symptoms remain high, and in children, cases of croup and stomach viruses have increased early, ahead of when they traditionally rise each year. At the CVS Minute Clinics, ear infections and sore throats are among the chief complaints.
Now, many doctors' offices and Minute Clinics do report a big increase in people coming in for routine vaccinations, including the flu shot. Honestly, it's recommended you get it before the end of October.
And Frank, at this point, is there anything that we can learn from just the amount of other viruses that we're seeing spreading right now?
Well, you know, Sandra, it's clear that the precautions that protected people previously are largely gone. And if you can catch a cold, you can also catch COVID. And with kids back in school and cooler weather around the corner, we do expect to see more of these other illnesses, in addition, of course, to the COVID cases that are already on the rise.
All right. Thank you, Doc.